Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we have an unexpected announcement that will be impacting Standard and Wild today. Once you log into Hearthstone, you're going to be noticing your games are a little bit different than normal, as a very polarizing mechanic is returning for at least 1 week in Anomalies. We're going to go over what exactly that means, what happened the last time it came around, and is it something at least I'm looking forward to. And I wanted to give you guys a reminder, we are giving away 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down in the description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel, and for every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go broke. So this blog just went live. I got an early draft of it, so I'm recording it a bit, in the past, but it'll be linked down below if you want to take a look at it. And basically what it states is the denizens of Azeroth are clamoring to the Spiral Isles by Zeppelin, ship, or dragon for the launch of Perils in Paradise. How will you beat the crowds? Luckily, we have a surprise for you. Tickets on Yog Air, the fastest airline in Azeroth. On this flight, you'll experience anomalies that speed up your games, so the wait for the expansion flies by. I might get some rage out of some people, but basically they're like the anomalies that Twilight Chieftain, that mini set legendary, can enable. If you put that in your deck, I think it's like 50% chance you get that to go on. If both players have one in their hand, you get the 1 guaranteed anomaly. They have a random effect on the game. But starting today, I believe for 1 week in Standard, Wild, and apparently the practice mode, yes, it does say during this 1 week, a random anomaly is guaranteed to appear in your game. And last time this happened, it was quite polarizing. We'll talk about that in a second. What are these anomalies? Well, these are the ones that are set to come up, and it could be at random, so it could just be whatever ones these are. You have no way to build your deck around it, anticipate it. It's going to happen. So we have uncontrollable growth, where both players start with an extra mana crystal, or as you know, just play Druid. You basically do that already. Fast track, reduce the cost of all cards in both players' starting hands by 1, which is pretty nuts. And for Rogue, pretty useless since it's 0 anyways. Army of the Corrupted, the first minion played on each player's turn costs 1 less. So really good for aggressive early minion based deck, which there's not a lot of in these Hearthstone days, but I guess probably Paladin, I guess some Hunter, there's some classes that can use that pretty well, or Doomkin even earlier. How fun is that? Spread of Corruption, the first play spelled on each turn costs 1 less. Driven to Greed, whenever a player ends their turn with unspent mana, they get a coin, so you get to bank that for later if you want. Driven to Excess, whenever a player ends their turn with unspent mana, they draw a card, so also can take advantage of that. It's basically 1 mana draw a card every game if you float that 1 mana. Opportunity Knocks, the first card drawn on a player's turn is one they can afford to play, so you're always going to get that perfect top deck. So you're going to be my opponent, basically, right? Shifting Fate, both players start with a gear shift in their hand. So I like, this is one of my favorite ones where you could just, play it whenever, shuffle some cards. That one felt a little bit more reasonable. When I play this the first time, Light in the Dark, both players' hero powers cost 1 less. So if you're playing a Gen deck right now, you'll get a 0 mana hero power. Or if you're playing Baku, you'll get a 1 mana upgraded hero power, right? As Gen and Baku are in Standard at the moment. Gift of Gluttony, both players start with 2 more drawn cards. And my favorite, Your Eyes Betray You, both players' cards are golden. This does almost nothing for me these days, but I will say, now I can play Mayor and the Manager golden. Finally, why isn't that just like a pre-order thing? Why do I have to play with all golden cards? Whoa, woe is me, cry me a river. Anyways, it is during this 1 week, these anomalies will appear at 100% of games. If you did not like this the last time, I can't imagine you'll love it this time. I just searched anomalies in the Hearthstone subreddit, and I just remember how polarizing it is. People already whining about anomalies. This was before it came out. My boy Concerned Mom basically saying, thanks, not gonna play the game with anomalies going on. I like the anomalies. That was posted shortly after. They're a fun way to spice up the game. Most are pretty mild, just add a new element to every match. The only one I don't like is Twist Reality. It shuffles every card you play back into your deck. And yeah, that one's not included. There are anomalies that Cho'Gall can get that are not included in this. It's a more curated pool. I guess they listened to the feedback. But yeah, again, it's the problem with them I had was they felt like they did very little or they made the game worse, right? And that's what ended up happening is they removed a ton of them, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removed from the game. It looks like 3 of the ones they removed, if I'll try and zoom it in, 3 of the ones they removed, the coin one and the first minion and spell, they brought back. So weird that they thought to remove it and then bring it back. I don't know why. But yeah, it was a very polarizing mechanic, something that I didn't personally enjoy, but I guess for a week while we're waiting for the next set, it'll be something, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of posts we get. I do like Anomalies, but I think this was fixed where Gen gave the, oh yeah, you discovered your hero power, you would lose your upgraded hero power. I do believe Gen should give you that 0 mana hero power, but I am anticipating some very contested, spicy things on the Anomalies here. And yeah, if you put Cho'Gall in your deck, I believe you pretty much have like 100, if both players have it, it's like 100% chance to get 2 of these Anomalies, or if you're playing it, you'll have a 50% chance to have 2 Anomalies in the game. So no matter what, you can't get away from this unless you're playing Twist or you're playing the Arena. There are some that they did not include, like both players start with Yogg-Saron, both heroes have +1 attack on their turn. The end of each player's turns give a random one of their minions +1 health. Players start with 2 cards copied from the other player's hand. Both heroes start with 5+ health. They don't want to extend games. They want them to go faster, right? Both players start with 2 copies of Shifter's Heiress. That's actually one of the ones I kind of liked, although it could clog your hand. I'm kind of sad that that's one of the ones they didn't bring back. Yeah, the first time a player plays a card on their turn, shuffle a copy, they remove that one. It could just destroy your deck. It was really frustrating, and this one's just permanently removed where both players discover a new basic hero power on their first turn, mainly because like a lot of decks are built around hero power synergies or whatever, and you just destroy that, especially like the odd and even decks. So that one is just not there in Cho'Gall whatsoever. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I've been playing a lot of Arena lately, so it shouldn't affect me too much. You know what you guys think about that. And yes, later today, like an hour from this video's posting, there's another review for Perils of Paradise. We got Deathlight cards, and then 2 hours after that, we'll have another review, so stay tuned. Lots more content today if you want to dodge Anomalies or get in there and have some fun. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.